Hey, what's up? It's Dave. I don't know if you know this, but I'm an artist. I just wanted to put that out there in case there was any kind of confusion about that. Listen, there's something else you need to know about me. And if you're also an artist or creative type, then you can probably relate to this, but I try to do too many things at once. There was a moment earlier this year where I was running 3 websites, 2 YouTube channels, a bunch of social media accounts, plus trying to make product and art and all at the same time, and it was too much. So I pulled back on a lot of things, including this channel, and while I was gone, this channel seemed to have grown to over 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy and cool, and thanks. And honestly, it's funny because I wouldn't have known it had I not gotten like incredibly frustrated with my primary channel. And I say primary, but that's gonna change too. Now that channel over there has got almost 11,000 subscribers, but if you can believe it, that last 1,000 or so subscribers on that channel was harder to get than it was, like, say, the prior 9,000. Primarily because my views over there just kind of tanked. They just like if you look at the trajectory of those, it's just this downward spiral of like, we're not paying attention to that channel anymore, Dave. Back in 2020, 2021, I got a bunch of new subscribers all trying to find a certain type of content. Then I stopped making that type of content. I was making tons and tons of videos about a creative software suite that shall not be named because I'm not gonna make that mistake 2 times. And though it was popular content and something I was kind of into at the time, it wasn't who I truly was as a creator, and it wasn't what I wanted that channel to be about. It just didn't hit this section of me, you know what I mean? However, YouTube in its infinite algorithmic wisdom decided to just keep shoving those people into my channel, you know, like it just kept coming and coming and coming. No matter what I tried to make, it would just keep filtering all these people from that content. And so I couldn't get up from underneath it. And why it hurt is that people would go, they would watch one video, they would enjoy that video, and then find out really quickly that they didn't necessarily need to see numerous types of those videos. They may be subscribers, but they wouldn't come back and keep watching. And when you subscribe to a channel and then stop watching that channel, you're actually doing a lot of damage to that channel. So it just, I don't know, they hurt a lot. Even though I was changing the subject matter, I was like really working hard to make great videos. Although that was fruitless at the time, at least for the channel, like nobody was coming in, what I learned was tremendous. And now that I see that there's actually people over here wanting to pay attention to the content that I was creating for this channel, and now I also have all of this new knowledge on how to make really great videos, guess what I'm bringing over to you? Because all the content that I really want to make is exactly the kind of content that I was actually making here for a while, and that's like, hey, let's make cool stuff and then see if we can sell a bunch of it. But instead of being like one of those other characters that just says, hey, here's 10 ways to make money with your art, and then share a video of all the content of ways that you could make money with your art, but there's actually zero proof that that creator actually made any money doing those things with their art. Instead of being that guy, we're gonna be the guy, or at least I'm gonna be the guy. You don't have to be the guy. I'm gonna be the guy that says, look, these are the ways that I'm gonna be making money, and I'm gonna talk about these things, and I'm gonna share some experience, I'm gonna share some wisdom, I'm gonna share good and bad stories. I'm gonna share the pitfalls and the highs and the lows. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get real. We're gonna get as real as we possibly can, because ultimately, watching all these other videos, even if it's just for entertainment value, they may be doing you harm. And the last thing I wanna do is do harm. Let's be honest, I'm here to make some money, but I also want you to do the same.
Help me help you.
Jack Conte, the CEO of Patreon, recently released a short video talking about artistic integrity and selling out.
There's a difference between your work, which is your art, and then the packaging around it. What kind of box you use around your work, a metaphorical box. Stuff inside my box, that's my art. Changing those things would be selling out for me. But there's a lot of stuff that I don't care about. That's the stuff outside my box. I don't give a shit about that stuff. Adjust your packaging, not your soul.
Listen, I'm not trying to get any content strike violations by sharing that whole video, but the gist is this. When we respect our artistic integrity, it doesn't really matter what package it is that we put that integrity in. When we make something that comes from our heart and we use all the skills that we have available and do what makes it and feels good to us, it doesn't matter if it goes up on a canvas or a poster, a banner, a cell phone case. So I can make art like this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, and it all plays. I care about work that comes from the heart. I care significantly less about where that art goes or what substrate it falls upon. If somebody loves my work but can't afford my art originals, why would I deny them the opportunity to put my work onto something cool like this? Why would I be so self-important to think like, oh, my work is too good to be put up onto a phone case? And if you're the kind of person that thinks I'm diminishing my integrity by putting my work on a thing like that, well then this is not the channel for you. Please don't hit the subscribe button because you're not gonna like what I've got to say from here on out. Because I'm here to make art, make money, share my wisdom and experience, and then share the journey with you. My commitment to you and to this channel is to have some fun while we're sharing some valuable information that helps you do what you do. You know, you artists and photographers and illustrators, designers, other visually creative people. Let's have a good time while we're trying to make that cash. But if you're looking for videos about how to apply halftone drop shadows onto your typography, or how to format a 364-page document in both A4 and a US letter, this ain't the channel for that. Go to someplace else. But if you want to make things and make money doing it, well then hang out, because that's what I'm here for. However, you may have all the artistic integrity in the world, but you're trying to sell your work into niches nobody cares about, and that's not going to get you paid. If you are looking to find niches where you can get paid, but you don't really know what they are, we'll talk about that more in the future, but that one will help you right now. Before you go, I want to ask you one question. What's your big idea for turning your work into some big money? Go down to the comments and tell me, and while you're down there, make sure you hit that like button because, that'll help. Thanks very much. Appreciate you. I'm going to get out. I'll see you guys next time.